Today, I'm going to be destroying sweats on a level 1 bedwars account, and to do this, I'll be using Riedler, the level 1 account I made in the last video. Since this is episode number 2 in the series where I try to make the perfect level 1 account in 100 games. But before we get into the video, please subscribe to help me hit 30,000 subscribers. Alright, and this is what my stats currently look like. In episode 1, we played 20 games, we had 19 wins, and today, I'm trying to make that another 20 wins. I'm not losing. Alright, game number 21 on this account. I haven't touched this account in around about, I would say, maybe 2-3 weeks time, so it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but hopefully I can go on yet another win streak here. Now, as I'm currently playing, I've already made a video on this account before, so this account is now public information, which means there is a good chance we get recognized. Alright, I accidentally logged onto the Hive with this account like 2 weeks ago or something, and someone instantly recognized me and said, yo, are you Jack and G? So I'm gonna hope that doesn't mean that I, end up getting targeted, but we never know. My first rush is going to the diamond generator. Buddy, I hate to break this to you, I am locked in. All right, you can see that crazy combo I got there. It was not that crazy, to be fair, but I am absolutely primed up. All right, I've been playing a ton of bedwars recently on my main account, and I have been well, I've been playing really well, so I'm gonna hopefully bring that over to this account. There was someone in this game that was, what was it called? Like, they had a really high win rate, so I'm kind of scared of them. However, so far, they haven't gone to middle yet, so I think I'm looking pretty good to win here. Alright, I have 9 emeralds. I'm going to leave the other ones in middle. No one's rushing middle yet, though, which is interesting. But yeah, I am going to grab myself a diamond sword, some iron armor, and a pickaxe, and I think I'll just start rushing people because there's not much else for me to do. Alright, the sweat is on blue team, so I am going to go over to the blue base, and I'm going to be mining their bed, just because, well, they're side rushing everyone, as we can see there. So, since they're side rushing, I reckon it's time for me to quickly grab their bed, just so they can't do much more. Now, if I wanted this account to be like max level, I'd be doing exactly what they are doing. However, I only care about getting good stats on this account, which means that I can just play really corny like this. I'm now gonna void, because I'm assuming, yeah, they are coming into my base, which I expected them to be. And GG's, that is the first win. Let's go. All right, game number 22. As I was saying in the last game, I only care about winning games on this account. If I cared about levels, which, let me know if you guys would like me to do 100 games on a brand new account trying to get the max level possible. That could be an interesting series after this one's finished. But I only care about winning for now, which means I don't have to play crazy like that guy was doing. All right, I don't have to rush people crazy. I just have to make sure I get that win, which means I just have to grab a diamond sword and pretty much take out the last guy. So games like that last one are perfect because someone takes out the entire lobby for me and I could just quickly pick up the win. This guy just absolutely tossed me. That is really, really bad. He's gonna grab my bed. Okay, wow, that is just the most terrible start to a game. I might end up losing this game, I'm not even gonna lie. However, I think I'll be just in time for me to break this guy's bed before, yeah, okay. Never mind, I'm not dead yet, but this guy was getting some absolutely crazy hits on me as we were sumoing. I've said it a billion times, I'm not a big fan of sumoing in Bed Wars, alright? I think it's really stupid. He said, yo, auto. Buzz alright. Buzz alright, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for a chain here, just so I can, not die when I go to middle. I don't have to chest anything, because there's not much I can do. And yeah, I have to be very careful now, because, I do not have a bed. Let's go. This guy over here has got to go. And he's running immediately out of middle. You know what? I will let him go. My main priority is just grabbing these emeralds for now. Okay, well, there's a guy in middle. He flippin' took me out because, oh my god. Okay, I am gonna keep it a buck with you. I do not know why I took that fight. That was the worst fight to take. He had low ground. I should have just ran away, block trapped him, and bought, a diamond sword, and I would probably have done a lot better. But you know what? This is the account of bad decision making, so that can only be my fault, alright? That can only be my fault. I can't believe my second loss was on game number 22 already. That is a really bad track record, alright? That's like every 10 games I get a loss. That's not what we want to see on this account, alright? That's not what we want to see. With that being said, this entire game is filled with like a bunch of good people. Like every game I've queued today so far, which has been, you know, the past two, has been filled with people that are like level 90 or higher, and that is because we are currently on summer vacation, you know, on the summer break, which means everyone has free time, and me recording at 2 p.m. doesn't mean that I'm only going to get like kids on their mom's phone anymore. I'm now actually going to be facing good people, which, you know, makes this series a lot more interesting, but it also means that I'm gonna have to play a lot more careful. With that being said, this first guy was not that great at the game, so that's great. I was just casually beating him up as I was talking to y'all. Alright, and I'm quickly going to put down a bed defense. As you can see, there's already another level 90 in this game. I think every game I've queued, aka the last two today, has had like more than 2 people that were over level 90, and that doesn't mean that they're necessarily great at the game, but it does mean that they're, you know, above average when it comes to playing this game. I need to be on my A game if I want to win. All right, I need to be very, very careful with what I'm doing. There's a guy going into middle behind me. If he immediately rushes my bed, I'm actually gonna lose it, by the way. That's like the craziest play someone can do. Okay, no, he's shifting behind the corner thinking I won't see him. Shout out Hive for none of my blocks placing. That's fantastic. And he's dead. Alright, that was low-key, like, almost another loss, bro. I don't know why people just be rushing me now. I feel like every single game where I'm just getting rushed for zero reason. I recently made, like, a third channel video, and someone was just rushing me every 5 seconds, and it was, like, the most rage-inducing experience ever. With that being said, his bed has been broken by a random guy. So, wait, his first rush? What the hell? He didn't even take out his first rush before rushing me. Nice, that's great. That's what you love to see, honestly. Alright, for now, I'm going to just play this game normally. If I get my third loss pretty soon, I'm gonna need to change up my strategy, because that's not ideal. Does this guy want to fight me by chance? No. Okay, he is 100,000% go... Or not. Or not. I was gonna say he's definitely going to grab my bed, but some random dude rushed me. As I said, it feels like everyone is just randomly rushing people in this game, like, this past week for no reason. And I'm not a fan of it, alright? I'm not a fan of it. It's not a great thing to get your bed randomly broken if you're trying to keep a win streak. You're just gonna die. I don't know what you're doing. GG's. Alright, I completed the challenge though. That is interesting. I'm gonna collect his generator, then I'm gonna go over to Aqua Base and I'm going to collect his gen. I only have 3 diamonds to my name right now. I really, really, really need a bow so I can actually start winning fights, because I don't like taking that many melee fights if I don't have a bow on me, because it's just too risky. If they get like a lucky hit or a combo, the game could be over just like the last one, and I want to minimize my flippin', you know, chances of losing, because that last game I 100% would have won if I just didn't take that fight. I don't know why I took the fight. That's a great question, but yeah, I shouldn't have taken it. All right, if I didn't take that fight, I probably would have won the game. That guy wasn't even that crazy at the game. He just got one more hit on me, and that, you know, caused me to lose. With that being said, everyone in this game nearly has their bed broken, so that's a good sign. Okay, well, red is level 100. Red is completely maxed. That is not a great sign. They have the Warden banner, which you only get if you're fully maxed. Red is over there. If I can shoot red off, that would be great. Actually, wait, no. Red and gray are fighting, and then they're also fighting with Aqua. You know what? If they're all, like, over there fighting gray, I might as well just grab some, you know, emeralds and try to see if I can get diamond armor going or something. Since, you know, as I said, I'm playing for wins, not for XP. So I'll just let them do whatever they want, and I will be on my way grabbing better gear. Okay, well, this guy just got eliminated. That is sad, because otherwise I had 2 gens. I am quickly gonna go ahead and buy myself a fireball and arrows, just in case this red guy decides to go for me for some random reason, which I doubt he would, but you never know with bedwars players. Okay, well, there's a gray guy over here. Are we just cross-teaming? Is that what we're doing? I really need this guy's... Bro, here's the issue. I was fighting this guy to get the flippin' emeralds, and now the red guy is, like, you know, going after me. You know, that's not what I want to see. Yeah, he's just going straight for me, which honestly is the smart decision, but it's not great for me. He tried shooting me off, but, you know, I have third person. I have eyes in the back of my head. I can see that coming from a mile away. I'm gonna do what we in the business likes to call bait, alright? This is going to be the greatest bait of all time. I'm gonna go over to this base. Then I'm gonna stay in here, and I'm gonna pretend I'm in the shop. And the second he gets close, I'm going to buy full diamond. Yup. And GG's, alright. See, sometimes you just gotta be smart with it. I shouldn't have taken that fight ever without better gear, so I just needed to lure him over to me so I could take the fight with full diamond. But it didn't even matter that I had full diamond because I could just fireball him off. Now it's just me versus Gray Team, and Gray Team just left his base, so I should be able to, you know, just go in here and grab his bed, if I'm not mistaken. Unless he has something crazy planned, I will be able to just, you know, go in here. Oop, thank you very much, sir. And I'm gonna buy myself a jetpack just so I don't, like, fall off on accident. I am prone to doing that, alright? I'm pretty sure that's how I got the first loss on this account, so let's not try to do that again. See, this is the issue. If he's now running, this game could end up taking, like, 20 minutes. Oh, wait, he's over here. Okay. I can just chase you with the jetpack. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to run away from me. Oh my goodness, you kind of had a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not go ahead and do that. That's kind of crazy. GG's, sir. Alright, game number 24, I think. I'm so bad at keeping track of these games. With that being said, we are now on Arrow, which is arguably the fastest map for grinding in the game. So this should hopefully be good, alright? This should hopefully be a-okay. I'm a little bit scared of today since, you know, it's the summer break and there's a bunch of good people playing. However, this game was filled with only non-ranks, so hopefully that's a good sign for me. Hopefully no one in this game is too good, so I can just have a casual little game where I can, you know, walk around frolicking in the fields and have a jolly good old time. Hello, what are we doing, sir? Are you gonna build a bridge? You know what, I'll leave you to it. With that being said, this is also the last time I'm going to be playing this account for like the next month, alright? I'm gonna be super busy in real life. I'm not gonna be able to play on this account at all. So the next time you see me play on this account will probably be in Season 5. So hopefully that doesn't shake up the meta and the way to win too much, since, you know, I'd like to keep it somewhat consistent on this account. And you're dead. GG's. I'm just going to grab your bed. Boom, there we go. Please just hit me. That would be ideal. Or try to run away. Alright, you know what? That works too. I don't know what the hell you were trying to do there, but it worked out in the end. It's all fine. Alright, I have a good feeling about this game. I don't want to jinx it too early, because I always seem to do that, but this is a feeling like a good old time, alright? This is feeling like a pretty solid game where I can just grab myself a diamond sword and pretty much just win the game because of it. Unless I look over to my base and someone's rushing me, but they aren't. That's great. Next target is going to be Aqua Team over here. Hello, Mr. Aqua. I hate to break it to you, but your bed is kind of gone. I don't know what this defense is, but I will be breaking it. This guy is shifting over there, going to orange base. What is he gonna think when his bed is broken? Oh, yeah, you just figured it out, buddy? You just figured it out, huh? Alright, I kind of want to get that final whilst I'm at it. Oh my god, I didn't get it. Are you serious? Are you serious? I didn't even get the final. Buddy, you kind of blocked in on your own defense here. I don't know how to break this to you. Okay, well, goodbye. It's just gray left and yellow, so that shouldn't be too crazy for me to win. Are these guys cross-teaming? Why are their bridges connected like this? I have no clue. Oh! I'm actually just fumbling, alright? I gotta be better. If I didn't have a bet there, that would have been another terrible flippin' loss for me. I really need to be a little more careful with what I'm doing, because that is not what's supposed to happen, alright? I cannot be making mistakes like that if I'm playing against good players. Listen, against these people, it's all good. I can get away with it. Against, like, actual good people, I can't be doing that, alright? At least I'm saying against good people. Maybe this guy is, like, the next, you know... I don't know. Maybe he's like the next best bedwars player. And what? That didn't kill him? Oh my days, that was almost really scary, alright? I almost messed that up completely. See, I said it in middle. I literally said it middle. You know what? Play the clip. Play the clip, editor. Alright, I have a good feeling about this game. I don't want to jinx it too early, because I always seem to do that. I literally said I shouldn't jinx it, and what did I do? I immediately jinxed it, alright? The second I say I shouldn't jinx it, I jinx it, and I start making terrible mistakes, which will end up costing me the entire game. I gotta be more careful. Okay. Goodbye. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Okay, no more stupid deaths. No more, like, you know, messing about. I am winning this game. I'm gonna grab these diamonds, and then I'm gonna rush over to his base. I'm going to eliminate him. I'm gonna re-queue, and I'm gonna have 0 losses for the rest of this account. Yo, are we serious, bro? I can't even buy stuff in the shop anymore without just getting rushed by, like, random kids. Oh, my days. Okay, well, it's fine. I'll grab his bed, but... Bro, I did not expect him to be that fast, alright? This guy can barely even figure out how to move. He just walked off the map, and he somehow managed to get over to my base with great speeds. That is kind of crazy. Wait, this guy has upgraded his generator, and he's using all of that to buy iron swords. That's not the play, buddy. That is just not the play whatsoever. Wait, hold on. He bought another sword. GG's, alright, that was way harder than it should have been. Alright, we are on a library, which is one of my least favorite maps, because it feels like everyone on this map always just side rushes for 0 reason. So let's hope that doesn't happen to me, and I can just have a quick and easy game, alright? I just want a quick and easy game, please, please, for the love of the game, let me have a normal flipping game where I can just, you know, easily win. No funny business, no, like, you know, losing, no none of that. I'm just gonna win the game, and it's gonna be all fantastic. I'm not even lying to you. I was playing so well recently on my main account to the point where I was, you know, getting casual, like 50 game win streaks without even really trying. That's how locked in I was. And the second I go on this account where it matters, it feels like my brain just got thrown completely outside of the window and I just forgot everything about how to play this game and I'm just making all of the stupid mistakes. Do you have a sword? No, you don't. Okay, well, that's great. You want to hit me? By chance? Okay, well, I don't know what the hell that was. It's all good. I killed you. Now it's time to go to middle. Is anyone rushing me? Doesn't look like it. All right, fantastic. Fan-flippin-tastic, all right? Maybe it is because I'm commentating. I feel like if I'm recording, I just somehow play worse. Not necessarily mechanically, but like just my way of thinking just gets worse, all right? I start taking fights that I shouldn't take. I start making a bunch of mistakes that I wouldn't usually make. There's a guy coming into middle. I gotta leave. Oh, wait, no, he isn't. He's over on his diamond gen. That looked like he was getting way closer to middle than he actually was. Okay, my side rush seems to have an interest in rushing me. All right, I think it's... Oh, wait, no, he's going to middle. What the hell? Oh, my God. Okay, well, you're just gonna die. I don't know how to tell you this. All right, you know what? That was one of the players of all time. I have no clue what his plan was. He just jumped at me. I had better gear, and he still chose to just jump at me straight into the void. So that's great. This guy built a little, you know, a little wall for me. That's honestly kind of crazy. I'm gonna have to kill you now. And boom, there we go. And he leaves the game. GG's. Alright, this game, I should hopefully hit level 8 if everything goes according to plan, and I will get yet another ugly cosmetic to put on our ever so ugly bed. I've seen people say like, oh, but I like how it looks. How can you possibly like the combination of a crab, a beach, a sakura pillow, and end? I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. It's not my kind of cup of tea. All right, let's go, sir. Let's flip and go. You are dog at the game. Oh my God, you actually are. I just LARPed. You know, I spoke that into existence. I said that before even knowing your skill level, and somehow I was still correct. Where do you think you're going? There seems to be a bit of a pattern in this video with all of my first rushes just jumping straight into the void without even thinking about it. They all just, you know what, they're like, I'm gonna leap, I'm gonna do it, and then they just go boing, straight into the void. Okay, quick little icy to middle, that's not bad. It feels like I always hit my icy bridges unless I don't have a bed, alright? The second I don't have a bed and I hit an icy bridge, I fail it. I don't know why that happens. This guy went to middle. Right, I have a plan. Wait. Did he go to middle? Or did he go to my bed? I'm gonna void. This might be a stupid mistake. Okay, no, I'm good. I thought that guy was gonna chase me in middle, but it turns out he just didn't go to middle whatsoever. Okay, well, that was interesting. Oh, wait, he still is in middle. Interesting. I'm not sure what kind of happened there, but it's all good. With that being said, I think it's just time that I go ahead and start rushing all of my neighbors. Just grab every single bed in the game. Who is gonna stop me? You know what I mean? Oh, see, it was Magenta in middle. What are you doing, Mr. Magenta? What are we doing? Oh, and now you're gonna go to my base. Who the hell do you think you are? All right, going to my base. Did I allow you to do that? Okay, well, you're kind of dead. I have 16 diamonds on me. I could probably end up buying full diamond if I continued rushing. It's time for me to eliminate blue team. They are not at their base. Oh, they're camping on that island. That is interesting. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're not going to be camping for very long since your bed's about to be gone. GG's, and I hit level 8. Let's go. Oh, and they're fighting. No, don't fight. Oh my god, he won! Well, he didn't really win. GG's. Alright, that was an interesting game. Okay, we are finally on Orbit. I love Orbit, alright? I think this is one of the most interesting maps with the way you get to this island, the way the middle is designed, the way there's all of these different islands. It's a great flippin' map. It never gets voted. This is the 27th game on this account, and somehow I haven't played it once until now. My first rush asked me no war. I don't know what that means. I think that means he wants to team with me. We cannot team, alright? That's not allowed. Obviously, we are not going to be cross-teaming in Minecraft Bed Wars. That is bannable. So I will be taking him out straight away. However, it looks like he's gonna take like 20 years to go over. Yeah, he's Java bridging. That's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna lie. That is gonna take a long while before he gets there. I should be able to put down concrete before he gets there even. Alright, I'm immediately gonna slime you out even though you wanted to team with me, because teaming is famously not allowed in this game. Alright, you cannot team. That's bannable. He's probably typing in chat like, how could you not cross team with me? I give you diamond! I give you death, alright? I give you death. Goodbye. Listen, man, teaming is just not allowed in this video game. I don't make the rules, alright? I just follow them. How does that dude already have flippin' chain? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's not great. He just spawns in with chain armor somehow. Oh, he's reaching! No! He's flippin' cheating! Oh my goodness. Is he gonna... Yeah, he's gonna buy a pick. Of course he's gonna buy a pick. Of course he's gonna buy a pick. I lose to a cheater. That's great. That's great. Okay, this guy is reach hacking, which is not ideal. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm still alive. However, he did die with all, and I mean all, of my gold on him. So that's not great. I'm gonna grab these 2 gens, and then I'm gonna grab myself a... Okay, yeah, he has full iron now. I'm gonna grab myself a jetpack. Okay, that dude is cheating. Alright, it might not have looked very obvious to you guys watching, but he 100% was reaching in that fight. So it's gonna be hard for me. Is he going for me? No, he's going over there. Okay, that's good. That's good. It buys me a little bit of time. Okay, let's buy iron armor. Let's buy a jet booster. Let's buy a pickaxe, a sword, and blocks. And now I just have to, you know, immediately rush this guy. Is he gonna go for me or is he gonna go for the blue guy? Okay, he's gonna go for the blue guy. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh my god, the jetpack didn't even work, bro. The jetpack literally didn't work. Okay, that's terrible. That is really bad. Hive is actually selling my game right now. I tried jumping with the jetpack to get past him, and it like jumped, but it jumped like 5 seconds later, which means that I didn't, you know, I didn't hit the jump. Alright, let me be very, very careful now. I don't want to lose another game, alright? And beating hackers isn't that terrible. This guy isn't super blatant. He just has reach. He is at blue base, which should hopefully mean I can grab his bed here. But I need this guy to leave me the F alone, bro. I need this guy to leave me the F alone. I think he left me. Alright, that's good. Boom. Okay. I got his bed. That is good. Now I need to... Let me grab a pearl just in case. Let me grab this. Let me grab that as well. He doesn't have anti-knockback, so I think a wind charge or something could be very helpful in killing him. Next goal for me is just to collect a bunch of diamonds so that I can buy full diamond armor. Okay, he has full diamond. The cheater has full diamond. I repeat, the cheater has full diamond. Not the worst thing in the world, but I definitely have to be careful. Okay, well, he just left the game. So now it's me versus the cheater. Okay, I just have to wait 5 more seconds for one final diamond. Then I can buy full diamond armor myself. And then I need to start getting potions. He is collecting emeralds in middle as well. He's probably going to try to buy a jetpack. I don't want to allow him to do that, if I'm being honest. I don't want him to have a jetpack. That would really suck. Wait, hold on. Oh my god! I win! Holy crap, bro. That was way too close. Alright, I am 100% sure that last guy was cheating. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me. That hit that he got on me was just absolutely insane. But luckily, we managed to take him out. With that being said, it is time to go to game number 28, which we are currently in. There is 2 prestiges in this game, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, this might end up getting a little bit hard. I just want a, like, easy game. That's all that I want. I've been asking for this since I started recording, it feels like. I just want an easy game where I can get a quick win with not too much effort, you know what I mean? I don't have to sweat against, you know, absolute sweats. I don't have to sweat against, like, I don't know, flipping hackers. I just want to get a casual game where I can just, you know, play the game, you know, do my thing, and then I can just, you know, win. This guy is a mobile player, so that shouldn't be too hard. Okay, and he's immediately gonna run away from me because, of course, he is. Like, okay, I hate mobile players, bro. They can hit literally anywhere on their screen. He's gonna get my f***ing bed. He's gonna get my bed purely because he can just hit anywhere on his screen. He wasn't even looking at me and he managed to kill me there just because, you know, shout out mobile. That is so flippin' stupid. And the prestige guy is already in middle. I have just lost this game because of this stupid mobile player. Like, he can't even aim on me, bro. Like, oh my god. I literally just lost this game. I already lost, alright? I already lost the game. The prestige guy didn't get a first rush, which is just like W scripting by the Hive. So he now has all of the emeralds. I don't have anything to my name. I don't even have a bed to my name. So how am I meant to win this game? God flippin' knows, alright? God knows how I'm meant to win this game. I'm just gonna try my absolute hardest and just pray something happens, because I don't know. I have no clue, man. Okay, this is about everything that I can buy. Full iron armor and just the most basic tools that humanity has ever seen. The prestige is currently in middle, however he does have worse gear than me. Oh, and he's rushing. Wait, this could be an opening for me to quickly grab all of the emeralds and then go for this guy's bed. I don't have a bed to lose, so I can just go for his. Boom. Alright, let's go. I really want to buy a bow, but I only have 4 diamonds. But this should allow me to buy a bow. I'm quickly gonna do that. I think I can come back from this, alright? I think I can win this game. Yeah, alright. He has full iron. Does he have a diamond sword? He does. And he's dead. Oh my days. That was honestly a crazy fight. He started pulling out head hitters on me and I got a little bit intimidated, alright? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got a little bit intimidated when... That was not even a word. But yeah, I got a little bit intimidated when he started pulling out head hitters on me. Because that, you know, that's a bit scary, man. If people start doing that, you don't know what you're in for. Alright, there is just one guy left in the game and it is a red team over here. He doesn't look like the greatest player. You know, respectfully, he doesn't look like he is going to be the one stopping me, but you never know. He just walked off the map. Okay. I think we got what we asked for, right? We got a game that wasn't too hard, that went by relatively quick. GG's. Next game. Alright, game number 29. Yet again, there is like 50 sweats in this game. So, let's get it, bro. Let's get it. I do not get a singular break on this account. I just have to continue fighting like 5-letter names that, you know, are all prestige 5 and probably cheating. So let's go. You know, let's flip and go. Who was my first rush? It seems to be a completely random guy. That is a good sign. If I had to fight a sweat on my first rush, I think it would actually be over, because that first rush would take like 20 years, alright? That would never end. Luckily, this guy seems to be quite a bit clueless, so I should be able to take him out without any issues. Something I forgot to say is I put on all of the new unlocks. This is how our bed is currently looking. It looks disgusting. Okay, my first rush is going straight to middle. Interesting move by him there. Very, very interesting move. There is a dude over there. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that caused me to lose earlier. who is taking out that dude next to me, which isn't ideal. If I had to guess, he seems like the kind of guy that's just gonna start side rushing for zero reason. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to middle since my first rush just has zero intention of going over to, you know, my base. I might as well grab the emeralds before I attack him. Someone's inviting me to a party. How are you? Oh my god, bro. The people have already found this flippin' account. What is this blue guy doing? I'm just very confused on, like, his entire plan and stuff. You just lost your bed. You spent the entire game trying to get the middle, and you just lost the bed. There's also, like, no emeralds left for you in middle. Yeah, now you're running away. Like, what the hell was the plan, alright? What was he cooking up? We will never know. Okay, I think it's time that I finally take up my first rush. This guy has been doing anything but fighting me the entire game. So, it should be time for me to quickly eliminate him. I can see you behind here, you know that, right? Alright, it's me versus red team, which is the guy that eliminated me earlier. Now, I don't think he's too good at the game. I think he just got, well, really lucky when he eliminated me, respectfully. However, before I rush him, I'm gonna take the necessary steps, and I'm gonna buy myself a bow, just in case he turns out to be, like, the #1 player of all time. I have a bow to protect myself. The bow is, like, my biggest friend in this game, alright? If you're not buying a bow in bedwars, you're not playing the game correctly, bro. You are not playing the game correctly. This item allows you to do virtually anything in this game. Okay, see, he's doing the corny thing where you just start building up and, like, it's doing absolutely nothing for him. Oh my god, yo, this guy is not very good at the game. I have no clue what he's even trying to do. He's just placing like a billion blocks trying to get past me, and it's not working. Oh, he's going back to middle. He's going back. He's going back. Are you gonna rush me? Really? Really? Is this really what you want to do? And oh my god! But you actually made it, but not for long. Okay, well, this guy is playing so weird, bro. He just, like, runs past me each time to get my bed. I'm fine with a bed trade. It's just not a smart idea on your end, because I have all of the emeralds. Like, there is nothing happening in this guy's brain. Well, you got my bed. Alright, let's really think about what you're currently gonna do. Alright, I have all of the emeralds and all of the gear. I have literally every single advantage, and you don't have a bed. Like, what is he planning on doing against that? You know what I mean? Like, what is his master plan to eliminate me? Well, that was his master plan. He's just gonna spam me with fireballs. That's honestly a little bit corny. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm just gonna run away then, if that's all that we're gonna do. He is bowing me and fireballing me for like 20 minutes. I hate to break it to you, but I have the better bow aim. GG's. Alright, game number 30. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 30% to 100 games played on this account. That is kind of crazy. Let's make this a 30th game count. I'm gonna win the game. There's not gonna be any chance of me losing. Nothing's gonna happen. Now, I originally voted for Igloo in the pre-game lobby. However, no one agreed with me, apparently, and it became Library. Which is sad because I love Igloo. I mean, the last time I played Igloo on this account, I obviously had the craziest play of the lifetime where I caught up to a guy like 50 blocks in front of me with the ice on Igloo. This guy, like, needs to learn how to hit me, alright? I was not even keeping my distance, and I was still destroying him. No one decided to contest me in middle, which is also interesting. It feels like all of the sweats that I have been facing, which I'm pretty sure there's none in this game, luckily, but all of the sweats I've been facing haven't been rushing middle, they've all been side rushing. So they're all flipping level grinders, alright? They're all disgusting level grinders instead of true alpha male, you know, win grinders. If you're a win grinder, you're a real man. If you're grinding levels, ew, disgusting. Also, I've just played 120 minutes on this account. That can't be right. That's not right. There's no way I've only played 2 hours on this account and I'm on game number 30. There's no shot. Recording the first 20 games took me over 2 hours already, and I've been recording for nearly an hour. There's no way a third of my time was spent in the pre-game lobby. There's actually no shot. All right, buddy, it's time for you to go. Wait, he didn't even eliminate his first rush. What the hell? But yeah, I'm very curious which seasonal challenges we're actually going to be completing, because as I said earlier, I think this is going to be the last time I play on this account in Season 4. So if I do not complete any of the seasonal challenges in the next 10 games after this one, I am just never going to complete them. Let me quickly actually check which one I can do. I can do the destroy 100 beds one. That's 22 beds in the next 10 games. That's like an average of 2.2. I can definitely do that. And I think I cannot complete a singular other challenge. That's crazy. So if you play 40 games in a season, you can realistically, if you're not paying attention to them, only complete one on accident, which is honestly a bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That being said, why? I wanted to get your bed and then kill you, and now you made me get your bed and then kill you now. Like, you're making it so much worse for yourself, and you're gonna jump off. Goodbye. Alright, game number 31 on a tree stump. I am not a fan of this map. However, I decided it would probably spice up the video a little bit if I had a diagonal diamond island. I kinda have to entertain myself at this point. Oh my god! I'm finally out of the tutorial. The stupid thing, like the text message for upgrading the generator is finally out of my face whenever I'm on the generator. So I think it goes away after maybe 25 games or 30. I have no clue. Maybe after you reach level 8, it goes away. I'm honestly not too sure, but that's fantastic because I hated whenever I stood on the generator, this stupid bar with like punch to upgrade would be in my face. Like, I've almost maxed this game, alright? I don't need you to tell me how to upgrade my generator. I've literally upgraded my generator in every single game that I've played on this account, alright? You don't have to tell me what to do. Oh, and my first rush left the game. Well, that's interesting. I guess that means I'm just gonna go to middle. Alright, we are first to middle since we didn't have a first rush, and that means we're gonna grab all of the emeralds for ourselves, alright? It's gonna be fantastic. No one is gonna contest me. It's gonna be great. This lobby looks like a bunch of noobs, which is fantastic, because then I have another quick game, alright? I wanna finish recording these 20 games, because I, you know, record to 100 games in increments of 20 each time. I wanna do these 20 games in about, you know, below 2 hours of recording. The first 20 took me, I think, 2 hours and like 10 minutes to record. I want to do this in like an hour 50 or something, you know, and I'm currently on an hour recorded and we're on game 31, so it's definitely possible. And I think target number 1 is going to be magenta team. I'm just gonna go, you know, with the clock, and I'm gonna eliminate all of these people. I do need to prioritize beds a little bit because I kind of secretly want to complete that seasonal challenge. Wait, I was talking all that talk about how I hadn't completed any. I'm pretty sure I've already completed a seasonal challenge. This was bed number 80 though. Okay, let me quickly check. Have I already completed? Oh, I already completed the one where I have to eliminate 10 people. Okay, so I will be completing 2 seasonal challenges for season 4 on this account. That's not too bad. That's like a free 1000 XP, which is a lot in these early levels. Oh, what are we doing? You just came back from middle? You're trying to buy stuff with all of the emeralds you got? Not allowed. All right, not allowed in my lobby. 8 emeralds, all for me. Goodbye. I don't know why the hell you came back. I literally let you escape. But you know what? It's all good, buddy. You do whatever you want. Oh, and gray team is over here. I'm actually gonna choose to just ignore gray team altogether. And I'm gonna go straight for his defense. You just lagged! You can't lag. That's not allowed. That's like cheating. You're like teleporting. Alright, that's not allowed. Okay, let me grab your bed, please. Like, what do you think is gonna happen when you start punching me with your fist? Be honest, alright? What do you think is gonna happen? Can I break the bed from here? Please tell me I can. I can. Boom. Okay. Yeah, what now? Oh, and you're gone. That was kind of a crazy play. I just pearled onto him as he was falling into the void. We did it! Igloo won! Oh my god, one of my favorite maps, alright? What the hell? There is 4 people in this game? Oh my god, what is up with this game? Everyone just requeued once they saw me join the lobby. I joined a full lobby that was like instantly starting. I was the 8th person to join, and everyone just left. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'm not too sure how to feel about that. I have a first rush, though. Verse YouTube. If that is actually Verse, you guys definitely don't know who Verse is, alright? But Verse is a 1.8 Java YouTuber. So far, they are definitely playing like a Java player that has no clue how to play this game. Okay, wait, they're actually like S-tapping and stuff. This might be Verse. I'm not gonna lie. This might be Verse. Oh my god. I forgot to break the bed. Can I do it? Okay, there we go. GG's. You know what? I'm gonna ask her if this is her, because I'm kind of interested. Oh my god, I was DMing Verse to ask if it was her, and now blue team is flipping over here, grabbing all of the emeralds. Buddy, calm down. This is not allowed. Alright, this is not a flipping allowed. Get back here. Right this instant. Get back here. Oh my... Wait, I'll let him get over to his base, and now I'll stab him and grab all of his emeralds. Boom, there we go. Smart move by me. I'll collect his generator too, and now I can buy full iron. Yeah, now you're running, huh? Now you're running, but that's not allowed. All right, goodbye, sir. I will be quickly doing this. Oh, and he left the game. GG's. And I just realized it's me versus one other guy. You know what? On a technicality, we are probably going to end up getting a perfect game here because we have 3 kills, 3 beds, and 3 final kills. You know, there's also only 3 people in the game. I don't know how much this counts, all right? I don't know how much this actually counts. All right, let's go, buddy. Let's go. Oh, you got this. Oh, yeah, he might genuinely leave the game before I'm able to get his bed. Oh, no, he's actually going to fight me. You know what? I respect it. Oh, never mind. Alright, I forgot which game this is, but we are in the next game on Svartalheim. And the first time I actually played this map on this account, I was asking like, oh, is it German? Is it like Nordic? What is it? I'm pretty sure it was referring to Norse mythology, and it was like Swedish or like, you know, it was a Nordic language. So it wasn't German whatsoever. It kind of looked German though. You gotta give it to me. I probably could have known that it was a Nordic thing since it was released in season 3 when we got the Valkyrie wings and like Odin's spear and, you know, all of the Norse mythology things. I probably could have, you know, figured it out from that, but I'm a little bit stupid. Okay, buddy, it's time for you to go. All right, it's time for you to just die. There we go. I'm not trying to team with you. I'm not cross teaming. Who do you think I am? Oh, he's given up. Okay, well, there we go. All right, I'm gonna choose not to put a bed defense on. I'm just going to instantly rush middle. Magenta is already in middle, so I have to be a little bit careful. They're over there. Okay, they have a 6-letter username. They're not completely stupid, it seems like. So let me be very careful. Let me be very careful here. He's doing the Dragon G strategy where you run over here to bank the emeralds before like actually, you know, doing something else. However, I'm definitely going to be able to just... Yep. Oh, and he's going over to middle. Hey, come back here. GG's, alright, GG's. I need to collect my blocks, otherwise I can't even go back to my base. Bruh. I do not get any of this man's emeralds, and green team got all of the flippin' M's. Are we serious? Alright, we're going over to green. We're eliminating green team now, because they picked up all of the M's. Is this gonna be one of those games where I just chase everyone with the emeralds around, and I end up getting 0 emeralds for myself? It could be. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. You know what? I just saw this guy buy himself full iron. I'm actually kind of good. You know, I don't need to rush him. I'm all right, bro. You know what? You can do your thing. It's all good. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. Live and let live, as they say. Live and let live. I'm not gonna bother you, King. You can do whatever. All right, that was a 2-minute long round through middle, and I didn't get a singular emerald. Well, actually, I got 2, but that's not enough for anything. Let me make sure I'm not getting rushed. That would really suck. Okay, I am gonna go over back to green team. I'm gonna try to eliminate him. He does happen to have a diamond sword. However, I have a bow and a fireball, so I should be able to eliminate him based off of that. Oh my god, wait, they're fighting. Yup. Come on, just let me kill you. Nope. Oh my god, he's running away. What are we doing? Get back here. How am I not hitting any of my arrows, by the way? What's happening? Oh my god, I just popped him like a little balloon, and I grabbed all of his stuff. Okay, and now you're coming in to rush me? Are we serious? You waited all that time just... Okay. He literally chased us all that time just to do that. That's really cringe, actually. But it's fine. I grabbed the diamond sword. I am now all good to go. I'm set. All right, I'm set up for life. I kind of want to get more emeralds, though, to just buy myself a jetpack. Especially since this guy is probably going to try to fight me now, if I had to guess. Oh, wait. The blue guy is just aggroing on literally anyone in the game. All right, the blue guy is going after literally anyone. That's all good, though. And you're dead now, GG's. I'm gonna grab your bed, if you don't mind. Can I hit that? No, it got blocked by the flippin' flag. Okay, well, that's not great. I'm gonna put everything in my ender chest, and then I'm gonna void. I'm gonna pray blue didn't just, like, get a crazy idea and rush my bed. Okay, well, it doesn't look like blue got my bed. That is great. All right, where did you go, Mr. Green? Where did you go? Do I just ignore green and go, oh, I'm gonna go for blue? Blue just eliminate... You know what? Blue is just kind of here as like a vigilante, all right? They're just like eliminating anyone. They don't care. They don't discriminate. They just be eliminating people. And honestly, I respect that. Okay, with that being said, you are just kind of like dead now. In case you don't... Oh. I feel like I've been looking down at the final guy like 20 times so far. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 34 on Lighthouse. No, what the hell? I'm a little confused. We are on neighborhood. This guy is saying no in chat. Why are we saying no? This guy is very vocal and he has like a bunch of weird letters in his username, so I'm a little bit scared of him. I'm a little bit scared of you, sir. You seem like a little bit of a sweat, and I don't like that too much. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bridge upwards against this guy just because I don't trust him. Yo, I gotta kill it. Oh wait, this guy recognized me. Hold on, that's why. Yo, let's tussle, bro, and... Well, you're kind of cooked now. I'm not gonna lie. I hate to do this to you, buddy. GG's, alright, I'm sorry to you. If you're watching this video, I'm very sorry, but I cannot allow, you know, any sort of chances. There was a chance that he eliminated me and broke my bed, so I couldn't chat back to him, alright? However, he was the first person to recognize me on this account, which is, interesting, alright? This is very interesting. I have a feeling it's gonna happen more and more the more videos I make on this account. So, you know, if you see me in game playing on this account, say hello, but please don't target me, alright? Let's make that a new rule. Let's make it a rule, guys. You can say hello, but please do not target me. This guy was very chill, though. He fought back and he didn't let me win, but, you know, he also kind of died. But, you know, it's all good. With all of this being said, I think it's time for me to go over to middle. Hello, 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 middle. Oh, wait, the gray guy has already been to middle, but he hadn't collected everything, so he can do whatever he wants. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and collect everything. Oh, wow. I really expected to, like, have to fight, like, 20 people in middle, but I got back to my base with 10 emeralds. You know what? Honestly, that's pretty good. Oh, wait. Magenta's over there. In that case, I am gonna go ahead and rush his bed right here. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I'm just quickly gonna, you know, grab your gen and then grab your bed. Boom. For some reason, Orange is rushing the bed that I just destroyed. Not quite sure what to think of this. Yeah, honestly, really weird play. I'm not gonna lie. Really odd play from this guy. I have a feeling, though, his bed's about to be gone, because I think the magenta guy went over to his base. I see blocks over there. Oh, yeah, the magenta guy is 100% there. All right, I can get orange bed. Oh, wait, no, he's grabbing orange bed. All right. I just have to eliminate you, kind sir. Or, well, not so kind sir. You're killing orange. That's mean. And now I just have to, you know what, I'm gonna pearl onto you just because you can't damage me anyway. GG's, there we go. Hey, we just hit 100 final kills. That's not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. 100 final kills, not too shabby. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in game number 35. That is... Oh my god, I just realized we passed the 1/3 mark, alright? Last game was 1/3 to 100 games. That is kind of crazy, but yeah, this game is number 35, and we are only getting close to reaching level 9 in the 35th game on this account. It's actually kind of crazy how slow you level up without boosters, without Hive Ultimate, without a logging streak, without making the jump and leaving the game. Okay, come on. There we go. I always have to, like, mentally prepare myself for doing a jump like that. I don't know why, but I'm just really bad at making those jumps. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that it's taken me, like, 35 games to get to level 9. That is assuming I hit level 9 in this game. I might not hit it. I'm not quite sure how the XP works without a rank. However, with that being said, that's enough yapping. It is time for me to lock in and quickly eliminate everyone in this game. Okay, so red team seems like an alt, because I'm pretty sure that dude is wearing the skin of like a prestige guy that I was fighting earlier. Unless they just so happen to have the same skin. Okay, well, he's dead. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. All right, it's absolutely fine. Oh, well, someone just left the game as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna level up if everyone just keeps leaving and jumping into the void. But yeah, there's 2 people left, yellow and red, which are right next to each other. They're like sideways neighbors, so hopefully they're gonna attack each other. Never mind, he's gonna go for me. Buddy, have you learned nothing? Oh my god, bro. Guy with the yeah, like, what now, bro? And you're gonna try to block trap me, like... Alright, bro. Like, do you think I have the IQ of a literal, like, you know... Okay, well, you just walked off the map. This guy genuinely thinks I have the IQ of, like, a robot, bro. I'm not AI. Like, I actually have, you know, a functioning brain. I can think of stuff myself. I can see that you're gonna block trap me from a mile away, alright? Okay, and this guy just went ahead and bought him... What? I'm 90% sure that was a reach hit. What the hell was that hit? Okay, interesting. If this is the Prestige guy's ult, because I have the exact same skin, there's no way he just went on an ult to cheat against me, right? Like, I have to be making that up in my mind. There's no way. He just walked through my... Okay, no, he's not cheating. He's just very laggy. Or is he cheating? Hold on, I can't tell. I cannot tell. No. This is actually bad. This guy is so laggy that he's cheating. Or he's just actually cheating. I actually cannot tell. I'm so lost. Is he cheating? Oh my god, and he's rushing me. I don't even have none of the stuff to, like, beat him, bro. Okay. Come on, take knockback. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, this guy is getting the craziest hits on planet Earth. I do not know how to feel about this, alright? This guy is like... Something in me feels like it's just like hacks that make you look like you're lagging instead of actually being lag, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not gonna accuse him just yet of cheating, but I am very, very suspicious of him. Oh, and he randomly decided to rush his sideways neighbor. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead, alright? Go ahead. Be my guest. Rush that dude. I am gonna go ahead and grab myself some stuff that will allow me to kill him from range. Because whenever I fight him in melee, it's like a 50-50 on who's gonna win, because he's just teleporting all around the place. So if I get some potions and stuff, it should be a lot easier to take him out. I'm gonna upgrade my gen to the max, then I'm gonna buy myself a jetpack. Boom. Alright, it's me versus the very laggy guy who may or may not be cheating. I'm not sure. I'm actually not entirely sure. If he is oh, he left the game. Bruh, are we serious? Okay, that last game was genuinely a fever dream. Kind of like my skin. You know, I haven't commented on my skin in a while, but it's still very stupid, alright? But yeah, that last game was genuinely a fever dream. I have no clue what happened. I won the game with 0 final kills. I don't know how. With that being said, this is game number 36, and this is going to be the game where I will win. Alright, I will win, and I will level up to level 30... No, what? No. Level 9. Level 9 is what I mean. I'm going to level up to level 9. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I don't know what happened. I just got a brain fart. Anyway, my first rush seems to be a little bit clueless with whatever he's doing. I'm not too sure, honestly. I'm going to let him do his thing. Oh, wait, he's rushing me. He has the low ground, but I managed to kill him. Alright. Now I just have to go ahead and break his bed. And if you hit me, there you go. You're so good. I survived that on half a heart. That was really bad. You know what? I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna void. Whee! And yeah, now it's time for me to go over to middle. Also, I just noticed we are like literally 1 kill away from getting level 9. Please let me get level 9, alright? I'm pretty sure I did the calculations, and if I play 100 games on this account, I'm gonna get to like level 16 or 17, something like that, which is honestly kind of crazy, alright? It's kind of crazy that after 100 games on a brand new account, without a rank, right, without anything on it, just playing the game and maintaining, you know, pretty good stats. So far, you know, I have 2 losses, which is not ideal, but the stats have been pretty good on this account. So if you play without anything, like me, every single game, and you're doing pretty well, you maintain like a 95% win rate, whatever, you're gonna end up getting level like 15, 16, 17 after 100 games. That is absolutely, like, that's diabolical even, bro. Okay, buddy, I don't know what we're doing. Yep, GG's. Hey, we got level 9. We got a brand new bed frame. Alright, interesting. I will be equipping the bed frame after this game. Don't you worry. I saw you worrying already, but you don't gotta. Alright, I'll be equipping the bed frame. It's all good. And here we go. I'm gonna get the bed. Boom, there we go. GG's. Oh, and there's a guy over here. What are we doing, bro? I swear I fought him before, and it also didn't end too well for him. You know, I've only been hackusated on this account once or twice, which is interesting, because I remember before I had YouTube rank, if I played on my account, I would get hackusated quite a lot. I think, like, you know, once every like 20 games someone would call me out for something. It was usually auto-clicking, which, you know, earlier someone called me out for that as well. I think it's just because, you know, whenever you're hitting someone and they have spawn protection, if you're getting like 10 CPS, it's absolutely crazy, like what it sounds like, you know what I mean? Like, it just sounds like you're clicking like 50 billion CPS. All right, hold on. I kind of had to pull out a little bit of a move there just to win this game. GG's. And I did not forget, we are going to be equipping our new bed frame. Why does the end bed frame come before the Sakura one, but the Sakura pillow comes for the nether one? That doesn't make any sense to me, all right? That doesn't make flipping any sense. There he is again, all right? There he is. That's the guy. Yeah, no. See, I'm not going crazy. I swear I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. The guy that was super laggy had the same skin as that, like, prestige guy. Was he, like, sniping me on his alt account with, like, laggy hacks? Because when I fought the prestige dude, he wasn't laggy at all. Or I'm going absolutely crazy, you know? I don't know. It's kind of weird, all right? It's kind of weird. It was a big coincidence. Let's keep it at that. It was a very big coincidence. But the second he saw me, he did re-queue, which is great because I don't really want to fight any more good players, alright? I've fought enough of them in this video so far. I'm pretty sure this is game number 38 off the top of my head, or 37 on this account. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure which game this is, to be honest. But we're getting close to the end of the second 20 games on this account. And with that being said, I'm also 3 bed breaks away from hitting the seasonal challenge of breaking 100 beds. So, you know, I might hit this game, and then we can see how insanely much you level up from completing one seasonal challenge. Because I'm pretty sure we leveled up from 2 to 4 off of one challenge earlier. So I want to see if we can level up a crazy amount again. We might go from 9 to 10 instantly based on literally one seasonal challenge. With that being said, people are getting eliminated left, right, and center, and I'm going to be waiting here until I can grab myself full iron, so I might not actually be able to grab all of the beds. There's only 4 beds remaining in the game. One of them is my own, so I need to... There's not a singular bed that can get broken this game if I want to complete the challenge this game. So yeah, it's time for me to lock in, alright? No other beds can get destroyed. I'm gonna go on a mission destroying every single bed in this game to complete the challenge. I could do it in the next game, but where's the fun in that, alright? We gotta make this a little bit exciting for ourselves, because playing 100 games is gonna make you go a little bit crazy. It's gonna make you go a little bit cuckoo. This is bed number 1. There we go. So, you know, why not set ourselves an extra challenge of, you know, breaking every single bed that we need for the challenge in one game. My bed is going to be gone though because I kind of let it get broken, but that's because I need to grab all of the other beds in the game, alright? I can sacrifice my own bed if it means I get the other ones. Magenta is rushing yellow. I cannot allow Magenta to get yellow bed. Yellow, defend! 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 Oh my god, Magenta is not rushing him anymore. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, can you go off the map for me? There we go. Good boy. My bed is about to get broken right about now. However, I'm gonna get this bed. Boom! There we go. That was half a level. We might be able to get to level 10 on game 40, actually. You actually get a ridiculous amount of XP for completing the challenges. So yeah, if you're a level grinder, definitely complete those challenges because they give you so much XP. What the hell is this Aqua guy doing? He literally walked over to my bed and didn't break it. Oh, he's breaking it. He's still breaking it? What are we doing? Bro, you could have broken that like 20 years ago, bro. What are we doing? Do I want to take a bridge fight? That's the real question. Oh, I guess I do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the real game number 38, which means we are 3 games away from getting to level 40. Prestige! No, not prestige! Fuck! And I got recognized! Everything is going down. Everything is going downhill, alright? My first rush recognized me, so that's not going to be great. What I meant to say is we're 3 games away from our 40th game on this account, so we got to be careful. And this game might get interesting because this guy is, you know, someone that recognized me. Okay, well, I think I just eliminated him here, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, what now, buddy? Hey, let's go. Let's hit that sumo, bro. Why does his arm go up, bro? This is very sus. That feels almost inappropriate. Oh. GG's. No way. I do not think this guy expected me to be like actually above average. Alright, with that being said, it is now time for me to go to middle. What I was trying to say earlier was that I have 3 more games to play before I hit 40 games played on this account, and I want to see if I can get to level 10 in that time. That is a possibility if I play really well in all of these games. So I gotta be very fast here. I gotta get as many kills and beds as possible if I want to hit level 10. I think that would be a great end to our 40th game if we level up to level 10. So let's try. See, this guy is exactly what my problem was with uploading this series in parts before I make it into one video. And this guy is like just completely exposing my identity. However, the Hive told me that I wasn't allowed to get, you know, Nick on this alt account for the duration of this series. So that means I'm just gonna get targeted and Q sniped. It took quite a long time for someone to actually recognize me, I'm not gonna lie. It took quite a bit of time before someone, you know, started doing this. I expected it to happen way earlier, to be honest. However, there is a chance this guy just like, you know, starts Q sniping me, which would mean that I'm gonna have to record the next 2 games on a different region or something, which would be interesting, but it's all good. We should be able to get this bed. Boom, there we go. Alright, you are dead, and now I just have to grab a bow real quick. Okay, well, someone just grabbed my bed. That is not ideal, but it should be fine. I have everything I need to win the game. Why are you blocking in on a bed where no one's... You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. That's one of the plays of all time. He's blocking in when there's no one around him to, like, you know, kill him. Alright, red team is going into middle. I'm gonna break their bed if that's the case. Oh, they went for the hot dog bed defense. I haven't seen that in ages. That's like a Java thing, which you do with, like, wood and stuff. I haven't seen it done on Bedrock in, like, such a long time. Okay. Well, what... Oh, that was the worst fight of my life. I don't know what the hell was happening there half the time. The gray guy just said in chat that he was doing the only blocks challenge, which would be very ideal for me. I'm not gonna lie, because that would mean I just get to eliminate him and get a free win here. Boom. Oh, he's one of those people that defends with wood. I absolutely hate wood defenses, especially when they're this big, alright? It's annoying. Okay. GG's. Alright, game number 39. One of my mods was in this game, but he decided to re-queue. Shout out Asus, because I was not about to fight him, alright? I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him. With that being said, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. There's a guy in this game who's a TikTok streamer. I'm guessing because his name has TikTok in it, and he was prestiged, so he might be good at the game. It feels like every time I open TikTok, I see someone streaming the Hive on TikTok, even though I only have my personal TikTok account, which is like, you know, for my IRL friends and stuff. For some reason, I still get Hive stuff, even though I've never interacted once with a Hive like streamer or a Hive TikTok or whatever. I keep getting flippin' Hive streamers on my TikTok feed. All right, but you're gonna die. GG's, sir. There we go. All right, and now it's time for me to rush middle and grab some emeralds. Oh, the TikTok streamer is doing the same thing. I'm pretty sure that's him. Gonna find out who is the best player. Oh wait, he's being corny. Oh, never mind. He completely messed up there. I thought he was going to take the low ground, and then he somehow decided to take the high ground anyway. You know, that wasn't the smartest play I've ever seen, but shout out for actually kind of selling that fight, because otherwise it would have been way too hard, and I would have started raging and crying and getting mad. Oh, I just got a message from Verse. What the hell? Yo, whoa. Can we... Like, what's the point? What's the actual point in doing this? What's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point in just, you know, rushing me specifically all the way from over there? I guess it's fine. Anyway, I just got a message back from Verse, and she said, no, that's not me. So it was just a random dude, like, LARPing as Verse, I guess. I don't know. You know what? Since that magenta guy went over to me, I am gonna go over to his base and grab his bed, because honestly, I don't like it very much when someone just rushes me and get my bed for zero reason. I kind of sold there, because I literally saw him coming and then somehow forgot that he was there and decided to go to the shop. That is 100% my fault, but I'm still gonna blame him for playing like a cornball, and I'm not gonna take any sort of accountability myself. You know, that's a fun fact. Wait, this guy rushed me before taking out his first rush? Are we serious? Are we actually serious? Oh wait, this guy just left his base. I don't even have a pickaxe. Thank you. I needed that, alright? I needed that. Oh, that was terrible timing for this guy. Okay, well, the TikTok streamer dude is definitely gonna have a diamond sword now. Right? Oh wait, no, he doesn't. Okay. Oh my god. I'm selling! I forgot I didn't have a bed anymore! Ladies and gentlemen, it is game number 40, and I somehow have 3 losses. I have arguably the stupidest loss in history due to that last game. Completely zoned out. I forgot that that dude side rushed me and broke my bed, and because of that, I decided to push a guy that was actively bowing me when I was on a bridge. I also realized that I had a pearl way too late into the game. I was already halfway into the void when, you know, hello? Yo, who are you? First YouTube again, you are not the real one. Get out of here. But yeah, I realized I had a pearl way too late, and because of that, I died. This guy is 100% gonna try to go for my bed. However, I am going to win this fight because I'm the GOAT. Come on. I just need to land a simple combo on this guy. No! 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 Not again! Not again! Not again! Why does this happen every flippin' game? I hate this game. I absolutely despise this game. Why does my bed get broken instantly every single time that I try to play this stupid game? My bed gets broken in 5 seconds, and I'm like forced to play the game. Oh, I'm actually losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I had such a good run there. Alright, I had such a good run, and then I had to lose the game in the stupidest way possible. If I somehow lose this game, I'm not gonna lie, this might be the last time you ever see this account. I might end it all. Alright, I might delete the entire account at this point. I can't take it anymore. I gotta really start focusing up, because I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes, and the point of this account is to, you know, get the best account possible, and I'm not doing that too well. Alright, I'm not doing that too well. What am I doing? See, I'm zoned out! I bought arrows instead of flipping iron armor. What am I doing? I'm playing so bad. I'm playing so bad. I'm playing so bad. You know what? At this point, I don't even care anymore. At this point, I might as well just start side rushing people like an absolute weirdo. You know what I mean? I don't even care. I don't even care. This is my breaking point. I've reached my flipping breaking point. Alright, I've reached it. It's over. No, I can't reach my breaking point. I'm lying to myself. I hit my goal of recording the second 20 games on this account, aka game 21 to 40, in under 2 hours. It's currently 1 hour and 48 minutes of recording, and, well, this game should be over pretty soon. Either because I walk into the void, or because I die. Or because I win. You know, that's also an option. I shouldn't count that out completely. I should not count that out completely. There's still a chance I win, even though it's a small one. I just have to not, you know, turn off my brain whenever I'm playing. This is quite hard for me to do. I tend to turn off my brain whenever I play on this account, which is a really bad habit. You know what? Let's do a quick reflection. It's game number 40. We have 60 more to go after this. Let's do a quick reflection about whatever's happened on this account. I've been playing really well. However, every time I focus too much on stuff outside of the game, or I focus too much on, you know, playing like an idiot, and I stop paying attention, that's when I do bad. I have to be careful. When I lose my bed, I shouldn't be taking risk, alright? When I lose my bed, I should be playing very, very carefully. When I know there's good people in the game, I should also play carefully. I should always just focus on playing carefully over doing anything else, because that's how I prevent dying in stupid ways, alright? That's how I prevent all of those stupid losses. This guy didn't expect me to have a jetpack. But it doesn't matter, because I don't get to break the bed in time. Okay, now I do. There we go. Buddy, where are we going? Okay, I just missed him 20 times from, like, point-blank range. Is he gonna get away? Okay, well, he's dead, finally. Hold on. That was honestly pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I bought that win charge. Alright, game number 40 on this account. Is it going to bring me to level 10? Definitely not. But it is going to be the 40th game played on this account. GG's, sir. That's gonna do it. Alright, and this is how my account is currently looking. Honestly, it's kind of bad. It's really, really bad. I had 2 losses in this episode. Those weren't necessary. I shouldn't have had those losses. That is completely 100% on me. Alright, that was really, really, really bad. However, it could have been a lot worse. Alright, it could have been a lot worse. In the next 3 episodes, I'm planning to play at least 2 of those without getting a singular loss. I'm gonna make the perfect flippin' account. Alright, I'm gonna rectify all my mistakes in this video. With that being said, let me do a quick stat check on all of the games I played today. Okay, well, shout out the Hive Assistant bot. It doesn't work. It literally didn't even work. I did my daily statistics and it says I played 0 games. Yeah, no matter what I do, it says I played 0 games each time. So we do not get a statistic overlay on this episode, sadly. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.